We're breaking out the Astro Pad for this one. What's up, everybody? Dreamcast 84 here. Yeah. Got the Astro Pad here. I like how deep set it is in there. This was my go-to second player, controller back in the day. The end of my nose is really flaky. Hey, like a lot of YouTubers, they're like so vain. They're like, oh my gosh, like I don't look perfect right now. I know my hair looks bad and I know you care. But, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, interesting story with this Gundam side story 0079. This was the last game that I got shipped from eBay, or it was probably Amazon. I don't know, eBay or Amazon. But I got this game as the very last one on my NTSC games checklist. So this game is one that I don't play because I don't like Gundam. I never really did. I don't know the controls and stuff, so I'm probably going to review this really low. I got my coffee today, you guys. Yeah. My second pot. That's a different kind of pot, you guys. But, yeah. This game, I'm sure you're looking at the footage here. Looks cool. It looks cool. It might be a cool game if I give it a shot. I'll just give you my impressions because my reviews are just impression reviews anyway. So, let's look into this. Okay, so this is the startup screen. Let me make sure I'm recording. Yeah, it's hard to tell sometimes. Okay, yeah, it's back to the menu jam. I think when you're plugging in third-party controllers, you gotta like kind of wiggle it into the controller port. It's really bad for the lifespan of your system. Always go for the original Dreamcast controller, and they're so common to find you can get them easily. Alright, creating a file, yeah, sure, whatever. I love the way that this Astro Pad feels. It really fills my hands. Like, I'm a fan of the original Duke controller on the Xbox. So, yeah, I got the volume turned up, maybe enough so you can hear a little bit, but, I'm such a loud speaker, you could probably hear what I'm saying regardless. EFF, is that like the Earth Defense Force? It's like Earth Force. I don't give a... I should probably listen to this. I just want to shoot stuff, and I'm like not able to get past this. Let me spare you of this, and I'll pause it. Oh man, my new update to my to my tablet is really kind of lame. Make sure I'm in the frame here. Yeah, make sure you can see all this. But the briefing was like, yeah, well, you know, the defense has anti-air and anti-land. So I'm thinking like sea, but then they were showing pictures of the ground troops and stuff. I don't know. The game looks cool, doesn't it? Look, giant mechs, man. I love it. I mean, I love the way it looks, you know. Very cool. Very cool.
All units firm down. No problems. Minovsky particle output at combat density. I'm not picking up any.
You have to have a female voice for everything, especially your phones and stuff, because we can't have a male telling you what to do. Come on. It's all, I don't know, man.
Maybe they're the souls of all those that were killed in the drop.
It's like nanny state stuff. Like, I asked my phone, I was like, hey, okay Google or whatever, can you give me a male voice? It said, sorry, I can't give you a male voice, at least for now. And I'm like, why do you gotta be so condescending? You know, like we're supposed to live and just accept all this stuff, and I don't know. It's like the way I want to deal is just by not dealing. You know what I'm saying? Okay, it's just a bunch of talking. Okay. Sorry about that. Alright, so you go up, down, left, right. Okay, I'm using the analog stick. I'm going up is up and down is down. It's not invert. There's too much talking. Okay, A is shoot. That looks like a missile or something. You can toggle weapons. Oh, there's already too much. I'm getting confused. Like, there needs to be a good, like a proper tutorial. I'm thinking there was probably previous Gundam games that explained how to do things, and this one's just like kind of banking on the fact that you already know what to do. And unfortunately, I don't. So this is lost on me. I think that the Robotech series is a little bit easier, a little bit more intuitive. I remember playing a Robotech Battle Cry for the Xbox original, I think, and that was a pretty entertaining game for what it is. Okay, you move around with the D-pad. Okay, there's a little town over there. Let me just check it out. I like exploring the way that... I like playing the way I like to play. I don't want to have to do stuff or follow an arrow. It's all like a Cinemassacre thing where he was talking about the... you got to follow the crazy taxi arrow, and it's like, I know exactly what he's talking about. You know? Just try to ruin towns and stuff. Did that ruin it? No, I didn't ruin that building. It might be hard to see, but maybe I just sidestepped it. Maybe it felt like I wrecked that. Oh no, I'm just being shot at. Maybe if I... Okay. Alright. It's just the learning curve is too much. He's already got shots on me. You know what I mean? Like, me moving around is not going to do much. I'm already confused. I'm just confused. Oh, gosh. Come on now. Do you hear this rumbling? Oh, yeah. Ah! Lots of rumble on this Pelican red memory card. I'm gonna blow up, I already know this. Can I just run away like a... Can I just run away? Now, the controls are bad, because you have to do so much with the analog stick to aim, and then you move with the D-pad. Yeah, I think you've seen enough. I've seen enough. I don't want to play this. So for what it's worth, Gundam Side Story 0079. Like, when I got this game, I ordered a couple on eBay. And I think, or it might have been Amazon, I don't know, I don't remember. I got a batch of games at a time because I could at the time. And, you know, this, like, I was really kind of fantasizing that it would be another game that I could just, like, end my collection on, like, a high note, like, this is the last game I got, and it's a sought-after game, or it's an interesting game, or something. No, I got Gundam Side Story 0079 is the last game that that I got for my collection, and it's just such a non-game to me. The analog stick, you move your character, like you aim with the analog stick, and then with the D-pad, you move your actual character. So this game would be more beneficial for maybe the Panther DC stick or the ASCII flight stick, I'm thinking. I don't know. I just... Oh, man. If you're going to play it with the standard controller, you're going to have a bad time. You might have a better time with a different configuration. Totally. Because you want the freedom of movement. I don't think that moving the character with the D-pad and having the aiming with the other, it's like you're going to want to do this number. And this is a classic example of how games on the Sega Dreamcast are lacking with control with the lack of a second analog stick. You need 2 analog sticks for games like this. That's the cold hard truth. I love the Sega Dreamcast. Other games do a better job of moving because they use these 4 buttons as an analog stick, if you know what I'm saying. Like Fur Fighters and MDK2. They utilize the control method extremely well, and I think those games are kind of like higher rated games in my opinion. Gundam Side Story 0079, what do I give it? I think that like there's potential. All you got to do is just put in a different controller. Am I right? So I think that oh man, there's gonna be fans for this one, but I think personally I'll just throw out a 2. I'm just gonna throw a 2 out. Do I recommend this one? Only if you're a fan of Gundam games and if you have different controller methods. This game might be extremely fun, but only with those specialty controllers. I wouldn't play it with an arcade stick. I think it would be lacking. You need the extra controller capabilities and functions or whatever. I don't know. Maybe the flight stick's got hope. That, like I said, the Panther stick. I don't know. That's kind of a rare item to come across. Nah, I don't know. But yeah, I guess I don't really know what to say right now at the moment. I've got some other ideas for some videos and whatever, and I just want to go ahead and get some stuff doled out because I'm taking a break from Phantasy Star Online because of the whole unnecessary drama. I think that the whole Phantasy Star Online like policing and the elitists and the people who were trying to kind of they're not trying to ruin the fun for everybody. They just have their own vision of how things are supposed to be, and they really look down on people duping items and giving out items. And I think that it really is a microcosm of what reality really is, because even in that game, which is supposed to be something fun that you escape from, you play video games for fun, and even in that game, it's kind of a microcosm of our reality here and just how we got to deal with things. Because if you try to be too much of a good person, the system's going to shut you down. The system's going to restrict you. There's going to be people policing you because they get high off of their power trips. And I was just thinking out loud about that and just how, I don't know, I've been looking at some interesting videos. Like I came across this channel that was very like, wow, like where have you been? Left Side of the Brain. Check him out. Check out the channel Left Side of the Brain. And I think that he has uploaded some MGTOW content here like recently. His last 2 have been like MGTOW related. It's in the description of the video. So if you type in Left Side of the Brain MGTOW, you'll come across his content, and that stuff is really thought-provoking, I think. So, yeah. Anyway, tangents. Thanks for watching, you guys, as always, and I hope to generate some more quality content for everybody. So, thank you guys again, and you're awesome. And now, a random review. So, yeah, I got one of these, like, Tiger Electronics. Tiger Electronics, remember these? I had a few of them. I had the Aladdin one, and I want to say that I have other ones. When I'm looking at these that are available online for purchasing on Amazon or whatever, there are a few that pop up that I recognize and remember slightly. But I think the most memorable one that I have is the Aladdin one for sure. Yeah, so anyway, this is a piece of garbage. Let me just turn it on to show you demo mode here. You may or may not be able to see the screen pretty good. Start. So you might remember these. I've done the gameplay before, and it's pretty garbage. I've played other ones that are more intuitive. I guess the more time you spend with these things, the better they are. My personal opinion is that this game is I'm going to give it a number. I'm going to give it a 1. 1 out of 10, okay? Now I got this for a whopping 20 cents. And I may mail it to a family member, because I think that these things are a piece of history, and you may or may not be able to hear me because of the wonderful nature out here. But, hey, it's awesome. I recommend going outside and, being out in nature as much as you can, especially winter time, because of everybody's all depressed and mad and shit all the time. But yeah, give this a 1 out of 10. It's that's how I feel about it. I feel like that guy.